In this video, we are going to study an essay written by G.K. Chesterton. The title of the essay is The Worship of the Wealthy. This essay going to give a short explanation about the essay called The Worship of the Wealthy. In today's world, how rich people are treated, flattered, and worshipped by the poor and common people. Among the people of the world, wealthy people are only respected, revered by the people who don't have wealth, who don't have money. Here in this essay, G.K. Chesterton criticizes about the journals and literature to praise or flatter the rich people. G.K. Chesterton seems to criticize and not accepting the way the common poor and journalist used to flatter and worship the rich and wealthy people in this essay. Before that, we'll be knowing some of the information about G.K. Chesterton. G.K. Chesterton was born in the year 29 May 1874 and he was died in the year 1936. G.K. Chesterton called Prince of Paradox. The way he used the certain words to contrast and compare the things. G.K. Chesterton was educated at the St. Paul's School and he attended Slade School of Art to become an illustrator. After he had completed his school and college education, Chesterton took classes in literature, but he did not complete a degree. Though he attended the degree for literature in college, he did not complete. After that, he started to write books, poems, short stories in number of 80, 120 or 200 short stories respectively, and he has written 4,000 essays and several plays. He was not just a writer, but he is literary social critic, historian, playwright, novelist, and Catholic theologian, apologist, debater, and ministry writer. He's been multifaceted personality. In this essay, G.K. Chesterton criticizes the faults found in the society, how people are doing falsifying words among the people. It shows that how journalists and literary people falsely praising rich people. First of all, in this world, journalists and literary people like literary magazine, newspaper, they all used to praise the rich people. Rich people are treated as God. It also shows that how poor people praise the rich people. Not just journalists, literary books not praising the rich people, but also poor people using flattery words to the rich people for their personal gains. He also says that it's been a falsehood in the tradition that for many, many years in the books, rich people were treated as great God. Rich people were never been degraded, demotivated, derespected, but they always been respected by the poor common people and by the journalism and literature. Common people praise, why do the common people praise the rich people? They want something personal gain, they want a good name from the rich people, in maybe in the name of words or in the form of money. So common people, when they are in need of money, they start to praise the rich people or king to get something from them. The author criticizes the press for writing rich people in the journalism. First of all, the author criticizes the press only doing these books, magazines, in which people, the rich people and the king were treated as great, though they were not great actually. Rich people were not deserved to be the good people, but the book used to tell, the books used to call or praise rich people as great. He makes contrast to that how rich people were written in the past and today. He makes a contradiction that how rich and kings were written in the past, the how kings and rich people are written in the past. In the past, rich people were ordinary people. Rich people, though the people were rich, they were treated as ordinary among the other people. It overpraised the king. In those days, kings were compared to a sun. They were compared to the sun, and the kings were called that the kings have conquered the world. They have conquered the entire world. Though they were not deserved to be sun and conquer the world, it is not possible for human to become sun, to become take over the world. It is not possible. They used to use in the words to praise their quality. They were deserved to be accepting such qualities in the past. But these words can't be used to real person. But really, these people cannot be matched to a sun. Such wealthy people are poisonous. Whom we are calling in such a manner, they are very poisonous. Flatters will praise their hobbies, love of cats and hate of doctors. How do we flatter the rich people? If the rich people have hate doctors, they don't go to any hospitals, they don't love people, they have habit of taking care of cats, dogs. These are showing that how selfish they are. They don't look at the other human people. They don't help to the people, but they help to themselves. They help to cats. They hate the human, but they were always treated as God, great people. They have good qualities. Flatters will flatter ordinary manners as extraordinary manner. Rich people may have ordinary manners, ordinary characters, but these flatter people will see these ordinary manners as extraordinary manner, that the flatters will think them that they are prophet, they are next to God. In the past, king was treated as ordinary among the people. In those days, king were living as one of the common people. The king was working with other poor and common people. He never saw that rich or poor. Rich and king were used to be sit among the poor people in the past, but it is not possible in today's that rich and king or minister, prime minister or president never sit with the poor and the common people. But poor people continue to praise the rich people, though they were not. If the rich people is stupid, he will be treated as intelligent. Sometime if the rich man is become stupid, he is actually stupid, but this press people, common people, poor people will call them as intelligent. His ordinary thoughts will be more philosophy. He may have ordinary thoughts, ordinary thinking, but those ordinary thinking may be treated by the common and poor people that they have philosophy. His lavish way of life will be treated as the modest and simple and quiet. He may spend much money over the unnecessary things. Lavish in the sense to spend much money. But the poor and the common people call them as modest and simple. For example, the rich people may be wearing old clothes and they used to wear very, very ordinary shirt and pants. But those common and poor people call them that they are modest, simple. Rich people's funerals will use lavish flower with more people to attend, but it will be treated as simple. In the funeral process, and rich people may be, when they may be dying, during the funeral procession, they may be using lavish flowers. Flowers may be used in many numbers. They may be using great wealth to the funeral procession, but this will be treated as simple. Rich people are given great and lavish funeral procession, but in the view of common and poor people, that they use very simple funeral processions. The author marks that they are simple because there was no human sacrifice on the grave. The author condemns and sometimes he mocks at the rich people when they were died and they were buried in the grave, that these people have never sacrificed to the people. So he calls them that rich people were no human. They never sacrificed for the people. Finally, G.K. Chesterton condemns all flattery words. G.K. Chesterton never accepts all the flattery words to use the rich people and common rich people and wealthy people, that those flattery words are false, lie. Like that, G.K. Chesterton condemns all the flattery words and he's angry with the poor and common people, that they should stop flattering. And they also G.K. Chesterton also asked the literature journalism to stop flattering and praise the rich people in this essay. Thank you for watching.